Hello and welcome back to On the Workbench. Today we've got an unboxing and look at a pair of shoes. I wasn't originally planning on doing this video, but after seeing the number of Amazon reviews, they're actually really good on these. I thought I might actually do a video on these. So I was recently in the market for a new pair of work shoes, whether for mowing the yard or working out in the garage. My old pair was wearing down and quickly in need of a new one, so I was shopping around trying to find something that's at least sturdy, that I could also even possibly wear to the office with some khakis or some casual wear. That would kind of be a hybrid of the two. So I stumbled across these at my local tractor supply company. These are called Terrain by Ariat. Ariat's a manufacturer of predominantly boots, but then these are actually soft toe. There's no steel toe in here. They're not a cowboy style boot. I wasn't looking for that. These actually run pretty much true to size. I'm normally a size 10, and when I tried on a 10, it was the right size and perfect fit. So if I was going to order blind, I would have probably tried a 10 and just guessed from there, and that worked out just fine. So one of the reasons why I chose these is inside I can actually take out the insole. It actually comes with a pretty decent insole in it. So these are actually quite comfortable walking around, and if you read the reviews on Amazon, you can see quite a few people find these to be very comfortable. There's possibly some concern that after a year or so, where the leather and the fabric meets the rubber sole, about the glue coming out down here, so I'm a little worried about that, but hopefully after a year I've at least gotten enough wear out of them. I also had a 15% off coupon. If you dig around the internet, it's probably not hard to find a 15% off coupon for apparel at Tractor Supply. That's just where I got them. You can also get them on Amazon or other stores. And so you obviously get a pair of these in the box. And you get the little brochure here from Ariat talking about their advanced performance technology and their insoles. I believe it's a dual layer foam or dual density foam that's in there. They're quite comfortable. I wish they were just a little bit shorter on the height. I didn't want a full boot. This was kind of as high as I was willing to go. If it was about maybe an eyelet shorter, I'd be a little happier, but that's fine. I think I can live with it. It'll be nice and sturdy. Felt really comfortable in the store. One thing else I thought was interesting, this is the first pair of Ariats I've ever owned, and they even asked for a product registration, which I thought was a little odd. I've never bought shoes and seen a card asking to register what I'd bought online with the manufacturer. And now for a 3-month follow-up review on the Ariat boots. I want to show you a few things that at least I thought were interesting as we looked at the boots over the last 3 months. They've held up well. I've been able to wear these whether working in the yard, mowing the grass. I've also used them for snow blowing, working in the garage, doing a little bit of car repair. They've overall held up and really great. I've driven in them, run around quite a bit. The most obvious sign you can see at first is there's a nice bit of wear in on the leather. The first couple days they were definitely stiff a little bit, but now they've worn in. You can see the crease marks on the leather. This little decorative flap here has kind of worn up a little bit just from getting wet in the sweat of my feet getting around it. Overall, the leather and the soles have stayed pretty clean. I've noticed these soles do track a little bit of mud around, so whenever I went in and out of the house I've had to be careful to make sure I get them off. I got them tied up here just to make them look nice for the camera. One of the concerns I had based on the online reviews was how well the seams were holding up. On my right foot here there's a little bit where it's starting to pull a little bit away from the edge. It's not really a big deal yet, but I can certainly see what some of the other reviews on Amazon were referring to of some separation there possibly, but that's also the same point where there's some wear on the side here of the leather based on the way that my foot sits in here. The feel of these has been very comfortable. I've been very pleased with the insole that came with them. I have another set of insoles that I thought about swapping out, and that was one of the things that attracted me to these boots, but I haven't had any reason to do that. The insoles that came with them have been great. They felt really comfortable. I think they're maybe even gel filled. We'll take them out, and you can see the bottom. There's a little bit of padding here in the back, but they've been really comfortable. I've been very pleasantly surprised. I've also been able to wear these to the office with khakis or with jeans on casual Friday, so I've liked the versatility of those. So even to work during working hours I've been able to wear them. Driven in them quite a bit with my car, no problem. They're nice and comfortable. The weight's fine. There's some work boots I've had that just, after 8 hours in them your feet are just tired and sore, but these have been great. The support's been good, and they've kept my feet dry in the winter and safe and protected from my weed whacker now that spring is here. And so overall, given the price for what you get for these, I think these have been a fantastic buy. Now maybe my opinion will change in a few more months, but after 3 months. I'm very pleased with these and have certainly been worth the investment. The other caveat I would throw here is I did go online to the Ariat website to see about registering the boot, something I thought was weird, and I tried to register it to earn some sort of loyalty points, but there's no actual way to do it online, so the only option was a card, which I actually gave up and threw away because I don't really care about buying more Ariat lifestyle apparel. But if that's your thing, you can earn some points with that, and I guess you get a discount or you can earn some points to get some of their logo wear, but that's not my thing. But overall, the boots and even the laces have held up, especially on the ends, because that's usually the first sign when things are starting to wear. And that's held up. I think the length of the laces have been fine, especially if you double knot them. These are double knotted here. I always double knot them. One other complaint I would say that I do have on it is that I wish the distance between the eyelets was actually wider. My foot, I think it's a relatively average width, but I felt like when I had to tighten these up to the normal spot that were comfortable, I mean, I was pulling the boot a little bit tight, almost just like here. I just set these back on the little spots where the laces had formed their grooves, and I think they're just, I wish these laces were just a little bit farther back so you could tighten or loosen them and have a little bit more control. And they have felt just a little bit wide through the mid, I don't know, it's just the mid part of the foot, but not excessively where they're uncomfortable. But I think if I were to redesign these boots, I would move the eyelets farther back a little bit so that you could better accommodate the width of people's foot to get a tighter fit if that's what you're going for, because they have fit a little bit loose through here. But overall, I'm impressed, and I would certainly buy these again, and they do live up to the hype that I've seen in the Amazon reviews. So I hope this has been useful, and have a great day. Bye.